Mark.
Hey travelers, welcome back to Roberto's Room. So believe it or not, we are at another Tuesday night, which means we have another Daredevil Born Again episode 6, titled Requiem. Of course, where we left last episode, kind of a earth-shattering episode with a major loss. And again, I'm not going to spoil it for those of y'all that haven't caught up. I want you to experience it as I got to experience it. However, it is here at this juncture that I thought, okay, this next episode will either make or break this season and decide the legacy of the Born Again version of Daredevil. And honestly, this episode did not disappoint. We have a Fisk that is reeling from, and again, I'm trying very hard not to spoil, from the events of what happened in the last episode, and everyone else is left to really pick up the pieces and decide where they are in this puzzle that has become of New York City. And we again see the return of Mr. Charles, played by Matthew Lillard, which is always a welcome addition. And we really get to use this episode to, like with the last one, but less so in flashbacks, more now going forward, to catch up with every character on the show and really see how they're reacting to this major event that has just transpired. Of course, in the center of this is Daredevil, Matt Murdock, and Kingpin himself, Wilson Fisk. And I was elated to see the Kingpin finally start to emerge. It feels like the whole Mayor Fisk thing has been a cocoon for him, and he really hasn't been able to be the full Kingpin. And I caught glimpses that I instantly recognized from the good old days of the Netflix show, and I loved it. I am really excited to see where this series goes next, because there's a lot here to unpack. Bullseye is of course recovering as well, and Karen Page is really taking center stage, and that's not a really bad thing because she is one of the mainstays of the original series, and she is really having this debate within herself and also with Matt himself as far as how far can we go to stop someone that is clearly in the wrong. And of course, she's been around Punisher and she knows Frank Castle really well, so it's not a leap to think that she would have this kind of a inner conflict, especially with the people that have been lost in this episode. This episode, of course, is also the episode where Jessica Jones finally makes her return, and that's really not a spoiler because they've really marketed this season on Jessica Jones coming back. And it was so great to see Kristen Ritter, who is, and again, I don't think this is really a spoiler, but she is a mom now, and so she has a little bit more priorities. It's not the same Jessica Jones that we saw that would just drink somebody under the table, but she is still snarky as ever, but slightly more maternal Jessica Jones, which is honestly really fitting for her character, and I really liked that kind of progression for her. And there is a mention of other characters that may or may not be coming, and if you've seen any kind of leaks, quote unquote, allegedly, from certain actors, you could be persuaded to think that maybe more of the Defenders may be coming back, maybe in this season at the end, or maybe for Daredevil Born Again Season 3. But I am really, really happy with where this episode went. We see a brawl, beat down, old-fashioned Matt Murdock versus Kingpin in this, and it was honestly something that I needed to see, and I've been wanting to see for a while now on this show, and we finally got some of that. I am really excited again, like I said, with where I think they could take this season. There's a lot of unexplored territory here. There's a lot of places the season could go, and again, just like I said at the beginning of this review, where they go will make or break the season and also the legacy of Daredevil Born Again as a whole, this being the whole revival series on Disney+. And I hope that they stick the landing, because if not, I think it will be a stain on a show that was absolutely remarkable before its Born Again era. And I feel like we are at a knife's edge on whether or not this show was justified or not. Have you seen Daredevil Born Again Season 2, Episode 6? Please let me know what your thoughts are if you've seen it down in the comments down below. And before you go, my puppies and I would love for you to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching this review with me, travelers. And as always, go with grace.